Hello everybody, I'm Spawn101 and welcome to another Ghost Recon Breakpoint news and some information. So, we finally got the trailer for Operation Motherland and it really looks so fucking good. And with all the new stuff that's coming through, I am super hyped about it. So there's obviously some new changes, some new improvements, and some new things are added to the game. So obviously the story about this operation is obviously takes place after the first operation in Greenstone. If you don't remember, that's the first operation that we had in Ghost Recon Breakpoint. And yeah, it really is pretty damn cool. But some of the question is how did Nomad literally get out of the island when it's completely controlled by drones and there's no way to like prevent them? So that's kind of the question. Some people are questioning that he got out of there by like over 3 months or something, but I don't know. It's still a mystery. It's still a question that needs to be answered. So yeah. Anyways, let's dive right into this. So yeah, these are gonna be my thoughts, and I really gonna like this update, and I think you guys should love this update too, because it is gonna be absolutely crazy and absolutely mind blowing, even some long-time fans. So let's get straight into it. So the story here is the CIA is sending Bowman to Aroa and having the outcasts to own Aroa to literally being his own country, his own nation. And there are some powerful countries out there that are trying to steal Scale-Tech's technology or just using it for power. So obviously the CIA is trying to stop this crisis from happening. So obviously Nomad is coming back and it's going to be absolutely chaos. So at least the outcasts are going to help out and fight back. So we're going to fight alongside them. So our objective is just to literally kill anyone. So, yeah. Anyways, the new mode, the Conquest mode. So, this really gives me a lot of Wildlands vibes, because there are like multiple territories. There's like 11 or 12 territories that you're going to have to capture, and there are going to be some commanders that are going to be controlling these territories. And once you complete certain missions, there's a lot of world dynamics that are changing, that are going to change as you complete the missions. Like the drone surveillance are going to be like gone, then enemy presence are going to be gone as well, and the outcasts are going to be increasingly present once you capture like a territory. So it really does gives me a lot of Wildland vibes. So the only way to take out some lieutenants is just to literally gather some intel and see what their operations are, and literally just fuck up their operations, then get close to the leaders and literally just take out the leader, and then you basically control that whole sector, then move on to the next lieutenant, then the next, till you finally wipe out all the lieutenants that are taken over Aroa, and yeah, just like Wildlands. So yeah, the Bodox have returned again. So they are going to be the main enemies, but they also going to be allied with the Sentinels and the Wolves. So this is kind of a bit odd, even though they wouldn't even ally with the Wolves and the Sentinels, because they are literally like former American soldiers. So it honestly wouldn't make sense of it unless they really make a lot of big deals and just like give them the technology if they seek. But honestly don't know. But we'll see that behind the scenes or somewhere in the update. We never know. So yeah. Because last time we saw the Bodox, they only had some of their lieutenants just being on the island, and that's it. None of their soldiers, none of anything else like that. But at least they have their soldiers finally being in the game. And they also have only 5 types of enemies, so yeah, it is going to be absolutely challenging, and I can't wait to fight against these guys, because they just look so mean, and they look so fucking badass. So yeah, let's go dive straight into these classes and see what they are and see what they do. So, start off with the tactician. So this guy is a sniper rifle specialist, but he's also a radio man. So he'll call in any reinforcements. So you gotta have to take him out at long range because he is a sniper class after all. So he's two classes in one. So he's kind of more of a threat than like any other classes in this game when these guys show up. Next one is going to be the Oppressor and the Dreadnought. So I'm honestly going to call these guys twins or brothers because they just look so identical, but they have different roles. So the Oppressor, he's a rusher and he will carry SMGs. So if he's charging at you, you better fucking keep shooting him in the head, get his helmet off, and just literally kill him. And his brother, the Dreadnought, he's going to carry a rocket launcher. So if you are going to be in a vehicle, then you might as well just be on foot instead of just driving a vehicle, because he will fucking shoot your vehicle either out of the sky or in the vehicle, just in the ground vehicle. Next up is the trooper. So this is your standard grunt that you are going to fight commonly. Nothing really special about him, but he will carry rifles and yeah, it's just really nothing that much special about this guy, but at least you could see him in battle that he's going to wear white camo and woodland camo skin that he's going to wear, so that's pretty cool. And also, he ain't probably going to be alone, he's going to be with another trooper, which is the Seeker. So the Seeker is kind of more of a threat, because he will use optic camo, so my advice is to use your thermal sights, use your thermals, and you could easily find this guy. So it just makes your life a lot easier. And that's not all, because they did say the optic camo has come back, and they did say behind the trailer that they are improved it a lot more compared to Wildlands version, because Wildlands version is just really not that great because it just really didn't do anything except just making you be invisible. But in Breakpoint, it really does make a big difference. So once you have it, you could upgrade it wherever you choose, and you could be incredibly sneaky so the enemies wouldn't even notice you're there unless you would be at some kind of a proximity close range. So, like, saying about like 3 or 4 feet, and he turns around, and he looks at me, and then he's like, "Yep, he saw me. He fucking saw me." So, it is good. It is great, and it's better than just Wildlands, because Wildlands, it just really didn't do anything at all, just making you be invisible and just being spotted no matter what distance you are. But that's all. But that's not all. If I say myself. So there are some new changes and some new improvements. So the XP level has been increased to 99 instead of 30, because 30, that's how max it is. So it's up to 99. So there's always going to be new cosmetics, new weapons, weapon skins, camos, all the other stuff. And if you have any skill points left, you could upgrade your weapons so you don't have to rush about and just like become a pain in the ass. But yeah, there's also some new weapons, new variants of the weapons, so there's only going to be 5 of them, or probably 6, it just honestly depends. So yeah, there's going to be 5 weapon variants, but there will be 6 weapons in Maria's shop. So there's always going to be some of them that we already know back in Wildlands, and some of them aren't in Wildlands, but yeah, with new gear, new weapons, and new vehicles, even though the vehicles aren't even new, they just reskinned. But yeah, and finally for the 20th celebration skins, you can play as Kozak, Scott Mitchell, and Alice, if I probably pronounced it correctly. But yeah, it really ain't that bad. It really just ain't. So I'm definitely happy with this update. I really do love it a lot, and I can't wait to get my hands on this update, play it, and just express my thoughts on it, whether the update is actually that good or bad, because I'm still focusing on trying to hold it in and just hopefully there ain't no serious bugs and serious glitches that are going to fuck up this update, because I would love to play it a lot, because this will bring me back to play Breakpoint a hell of a lot more, and probably a hell of a lot more than fucking Frontline, because fuck that game. So yeah, there's only one thing I also want to talk about, is that some people are saying, should Ghost Recon Breakpoint have a year free pass? And to me, honestly, I say yeah. It really does need a third year for making the game a hell of a lot better than it is before, back in 2019, because it just sucked back then. But now it just really is improving a hell of a lot. So yeah, honestly, for me, I would say it deserves a third year. But yeah, that's all I had to say. So it is pretty good with the trailer. So the only thing that it really matters is if I get my hands on it, on the update, play it, express my thoughts on it, and that's it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And what do you think about this update? You think it's actually going to be pretty good, pretty bad, or somewhere in between? So let me know in the comments below. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.